Andre Khatchaturian of Armenian Sports News, joined today with welterweight boxer Gor Yeritsyan. Gor is 15-0 in his career, and he has an upcoming fight on August 26th against Rogelio Doliguez in Southern California. Gor, how are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for joining us and taking your time to talk with us about your upcoming fight. What are your thoughts on this new opponent? You've never lost, 15-0. You have 13 knockouts. What challenges does this new opponent have for you?
He's a good guy. I see his fights, and he's a good experience. He have a good experience. He have a 30 fights and 25 wins, 11, no, not 19 KOs. This is a good experience for me, and I'm already very good. I go like my training camp very good with my coach Freddy, and for me, no problem. For me, no problem.
So your last fight wasn't very long ago. It was in June. You had a knockout win against Gustavo Vittori. Is it difficult to prepare for a fighter on such short notice? Only 3 months between the two fights.
Yeah, I before I don't fight like 2 years, and I have a little bit problems. Like, and now I done my problems, and I signed with a 360 promotion
Yep.
with Tom Loeffler, and now I won't stay busy, And I fight June 9. Now I fight like August 26. Hopefully I win this fight, and next I fight like November, and like this I go forward for a championship titles.
So Gor, you said you hadn't fought in 3 years before your last fight. What was going on? Was it injuries? Can you specify?
Yeah, I have a surgery in at my elbow, but now everything is good. And I rest, I recovery. Now I'm very hungry for fights.
Was that difficult for you to stay away from fighting for so long? Because in 2019, I see you fought four times in 2019, and then in 2020, you also had a fight, and then all of a sudden you didn't fight for 2 years. Was it difficult for you to stay away from boxing for a long time mentally?
Yeah, this very hard. This very hard. I train every day before like this surgery, and after this, I train every day, and I don't lose my form, and I try like save my form because this boxing this is a very hard sport, like, and and my weight category is like very hard. All guys strong, and all go for championship titles. And I train every day, come here like sparrings, all time sparring sessions. And after this, like I come back, my comeback like very good, I think.
So Gor, you have most of your fights early in your career before 2019 they took place in Russia. Were you living in Russia and then you moved to America?
I My first fights I fight in Russia, in Europe, in Russia, and
Yeah.
after this I come in LA. And first my fight in LA, I think like 2019, I think. Uh, and after this, I meet with Freddy and wildcard. I go wildcard and meet with Freddy and start work with him. And after this, I start fights only in LA, in America.
What are the differences for you fighting in LA versus fighting in Europe?
Fight in USA, this high level, bro. This is a high level. And in Russia, in Europe, is have a good boxers, but America, this is a high level.
So obviously you come to Los Angeles, you're Armenian. Has it made moving to Los Angeles easier that there's so many Armenians in LA kind of makes it feel like home?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So you moved from Europe to Los Angeles, and you're obviously Armenian. Is living in Los Angeles a little bit easier because there are so many Armenians in Los Angeles?
Yeah, yeah. Here was so many Armenians, like I think 2 million. And here I stay like my home. And I live in Glendale, in California. Like, here like a lot of Armenians, like a lot of friends, and all people like know me and come my fights. And here I'm very good. I live here like home.
How does it feel to get good support from Armenian fans in the community? Like they all
Of
support
course, of
you.
course. I have a big support in Armenian people, and this my first fight with 360 promotion June 9, and my second fight, and people coming for support me and for watch my fight. He is enjoyed and watch and enjoy my fight. You know.
I always ask this question to Armenian boxers, Armenian MMA fighters. Why is it that Armenians, you think, in your opinion, why do you think Armenians are so good in, these like boxing and wrestling and MMA in these fighting sports? What is it that makes Armenians excel in those sports?
Armenian people like you say Armenian, and history, and all Armenians like Armenian people history coming for every time, every year, every time, like war, and we մենք սովոր ենք այդ պատերազմին, այդ կռվին, հասկանում ես, մեր պատմության մեջ է դա, ու կարծում եմ about this my all boxers, MMA fighters, wrestling, like all this, like Armenian go forward because he's no like Armenian people like strong, have a power, his mentality like very strong,